Hi everyone, it's T. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. We are going to work on one nail. I am doing a nail collab with Sarah from Manic Nail Days on YouTube. She is part of the Discord group that I am a member of, Lip Smacking Nails. And I reached out to her and asked her if she would do a collab with me. I have decided I want to start doing a series of collabs called Nail Fam Collab. And what it is I ask someone who is part of my nail family if they would like to do a collab with me, and we design some nails based off of each other's designs. So Sarah already posted her video for me. It was beautiful. It literally brought tears to my eyes. And I am working on my video for her. This nail is going to be a nail that has a Nordic or Viking cross on it. So she has a set of Viking nails that have different symbols on them. One of them has a sword on it, things like that. So I decided that I want to recreate the one that has the sword on it. Did I say Viking cross earlier? My brain is a little fried today. I apologize. Viking sword on it. So I decided I want to recreate the nail that has the sword on it. So it is a beautiful dark blue, sparkly blue. So I already painted our base to get us started. And we're going to actually do a 3D sword because I just thought that would be kind of cool. So I have pulled out already some clear carving gel, right? So this is our 3D carving gel. It is just the Born Pretty non-stick hand extension gel, the clear. And we're going to try to turn this into a Viking sword. I'm going to go ahead and grab, ooh, not that, because that's my liner brush. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of our brushes. Where is my really nice brush that I like to use? She's hiding on me. Oh, there we go. We're going to use this brush. We're going to get out our silicone tool, a little bit of alcohol, and we're going to try to turn this into a Viking sword. All right. So the one that she has, it's got the hilt right here, right? I actually thought it was a freaking cross when I first saw it because my brain is just, you know, my brain is broken. But anyway, the edges of it kind of come up and go like this. So we're going to make that shape and then our sword. So let me see if I can find the picture here and show you. So this, oh, come on, let's make it bigger, Teresa. This is the sword I'm working on. So we are going to try to recreate that, but I want to make it 3D. So that's my goal. First things first is obviously I need more than just this to make my sword. So I feel like I want to make it about, because this is the nail we're putting it on, right? So I don't want to make it too freaking long. So I think total I want to make it about yay long. So this would be not only the blade, but also the handle of our sword. And then we're going to go ahead and work on that first and making sure we kind of get that shaped the way we want it. And then we will add the two pieces to the side.
Painting at home with a file in hand, blinging up tipsy, got the sleuthing planned. Nails by Miss T, I craft and I slay, with true crime tales while we polish all day. Killers in blue, DIY nails with a crime-loving crew. Fixing colors, designs on the go, in a world where mysteries glow.
I'm not worried about getting on the nail underneath because I'm going to, as you can see, go around it. That was the plan all along because I knew there was no way I was going to be able to top coat this puppy without touching that bottom nail. We all know our limitations, right? All right, and I just need to move this one here. Get one more, put that baby on there right there. Okay. I think we are almost there. So let's look at her nail really quickly. And make sure we're not missing anything. So we've got that. We've got the one at the top. Two on the side that flares out. All right, I'm happy with that. That nail does look slightly darker now, though. It looked really blue before. Oh, I'm not positive. I might have not put it on the right color base. It looks like it's a very dark blue, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, let's pick these up because we don't want to waste any of our pretty red stones. Just trying to make it look a little bit more like a point at the end. All right. So nail number 1 off of Miss Sarah's designs. I think it's fun. I think you could actually wear it and hurt somebody. Poke them. Okay, so the nail that we're going to work on right now is this cute little pink almond. And she did the cutest little set of nails. They were pink with some blooming gel, and then she used like a really pretty magenta to create some different designs on them. The one I really thought that was really cute though was the one that she did that has like a little flower on it. So she did a blooming gel flower, and I've never done that. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna grab my blooming gel. And I grabbed my iGel Beauty. This says R81 Mood Changer is the name of the color. The color does not change colors. The name of it's just Mood Changer. So we're just going to put just a little bit down on this palette here. And then I'm going to do a nice even coat of our blooming gel. I had not used blooming gel in ages, and then we just got it as one of the nail art, either technique and or product we have to use in nail roulette. So we got blooming gel, which it's funny because like I said, I hadn't used it in ages, right? It had dust on the damn bottle. It'd been that long since I used my blooming gel. And I used to use it all the frickin' time, which is the funny thing. I had my dotting tool out, ready to go, and couldn't find it, which is the funny thing. But I hadn't used it in so long, and I used to use it all the time. So I'll be honest, I don't know why I have an issue doing flowers, like getting the 5 petals on like a daisy, because this is just going to be like a 5-petal flower. That's what she had. So I'm looking at this, right, and I'm trying to think, how do I want to do this? Because I kind of want to do it like, almost like I don't know. We're just going to kind of go for it. So I'm going to get one here, then I'm going to do one there, here. See, I'm running into issues with my flower already. This needs to be a little bit. Okay. I'm going to let that bloom. I don't know, why do I have such problems? I cannot get the damn like petals in the right place, I feel like. Okay, so we're gonna do that there. I am gonna switch it up just a little bit. So the picture that she has, I think there's a rhinestone. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure there's a rhinestone right in the middle of the... Is it a rhinestone that she's got there? Oh no, she's got 4 like little gold beads. Okay, so that's what I need to do. Let me grab some of those out real quick. I dropped this whole tray on the ground. That's why it's almost empty. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Sarcasm, if you cannot tell. I'm sure you can. Okay, so we are going to, I almost feel like, I do another little tiny flower? Or do we, nope. We're gonna keep it the way we have it here. All right, so we're gonna put the little half pearl in the middle. And then we're gonna grab some of these little gold balls and put them around our pearl. If I can get them picked up. Are you really not gonna come off? There we go. I was like, really? You're gonna do me dirty like that? All right, so there is our little flower. So cute. Such a cute design. All right, so that is the pink flower. Let's clean this up. The next nail we're gonna do is a longer nail. It's a stiletto, and it is going to be a cat eye. Now, I don't have the exact color cat eye she has, which is fine. Because we're not trying to recreate exactly what the other person did. We're just trying to put our own spin on the design. So I'm going to use these 2 shades. So first I'm going to put this blue down, which is from, I think they're like metallic metal collection. It's number 7. And then I'm going to use this really pretty cat eye over it. So first things first. We're going to put a nice base layer of this blue down. This is such a pretty color. The cat eye she used was, it was a blue, but the blue reflect in the cat eye, oh my God, it was gorgeous. I looked and I don't think I have the exact one she used. I'm not sure. And I mean, I could ask her, but even she said in her video, that's part of this, is the fun of it is kind of like coming up with our own spin on what the other person did. And she has a couple of sets with cat eyes that I'm all like, girl, they're gorgeous. I mean, literally gorgeous. So I was like, all right, and I am not the greatest with cat eyes. I've talked about that before. We need to practice. So I figured perfect opportunity to practice my cat eyes. Oops. All right, so here is the final product. I think it's cute. I wish I'd gotten, so I will critique myself. It is very adorable. Don't get me wrong. It looks like a flower, but these 2 petals, I wish I'd been able to kind of get them closer together. It just sort of annoys me that there's that much space between the 2 right here, but that's just a me thing. Okay. So this is the cat eye, and I wish I knew the name of the collection that it came from, but let me show it to you. It looks very green on camera, but it is not. It is blue in person. Let's get the old magnet out and move it around a little and see what we get, shall we? I think it's going to look even more blue. Oh, yeah. Do you see that? Right there. That blue, right? And it looks very green on camera, but it is very blue. That blue right there is what I'm looking for. I almost put this on our bottle. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Here we go. Wish me luck. Ooh, I think that's going to be really pretty. She has a couple of cat eyes, like I said, that are just like, wowza. Literally, there was one, I looked at it and I'm all like, that's gorgeous. And I'm like, I'm not sure your girlfriend can do that. All right, so I am just trying to activate this. And if I'm not mistaken, I got to look at the picture one more time because I want to make sure that I am doing these correctly. It looked like she had pulled most of the cat eye like down to the end here. Kind of like she was doing a French almost. So it looks like it's kind of pushed down this way. Bring it up a little bit more on this side if I can. I hope I got close to the pattern that she made. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, we're going to put that in. We're going to let that cure. And I'm going to grab the stickers that I have. Okay, so here is our cat eye. Oh, that looks so pretty, I think. Now, I found this charm. She does not have this charm on her nails. She does have some sort of a charm on her nails. I'm not sure what it is. I just thought this, when I saw it, I was like, oh gosh. I mean, that's going to look really cool. And then I found, which I'm pretty stoked about, these white stars, which look much more like the stars she actually used in her nails. Wish I could tell what that one charm is, but I can't. So we're going to go, first we're going to put a coat of clear because stickers always stick better to a clear top coat. You would think they would stick to a sticky surface better, right? Yeah, no, they don't. All right, so we're going to put a nice even layer on this. I just looked at the picture closer and I can see that it is a heart, and it's one of those heart charms that has the sword and chain. I do not have any of those. All right, we are putting a sticker right there. That was that one spot I told you about that I was like mad at myself that I missed. So one there. I think I'm going to just stick with those two, put our top coat on and the charm. And I think that will be it for these three. I thoroughly enjoyed going through all of the videos that I could find of Sarah's and just kind of seeing what she had and trying to figure out like what I wanted to do. Sarah is a smaller channel, so please, if you have not subscribed to her, please go subscribe to her. She is such a nice lady. I really think you'll like her. She's funny. She's a hoot. I have such a good time giggling and laughing at her videos and just her in general on our Discord channel. I just love her. I think she's awesome. So if you are not subscribed to her, please go subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Tell her I sent you. It would absolutely make my day. And then put it in the lamp now. We're going to let that cure for 90 seconds. And then we will look at all of our nails. This one is so cute. I really like this design. I may have to do something remotely. I want to cover this up though. I don't want these to fall off. Because I will put this in my book. My nail book. Do y'all have a nail book where you put all of your designs so you can kind of watch the progression of who you are as a nail artist? I have one, and it's funny when I look back at it and look at some of the stuff when I first started doing nails. Oh my goodness. Definitely interesting. Trying to make sure I get my sides. All right, we're going to put that in and let that cure with the other one. So the first nail that we did was based off of a set of Viking nails that Sarah did. She had a Viking sword on one of them. I wanted to try to make it out of 3D, so here is my Viking sword. It is much longer than the nail. Hers was painted on the nail. Mine is huge on the nail. So, and then here is our cat eye. I really like this one. I think this is such a pretty color that we came up with. And I feel like I got the color really close to what she has. So that is based off of her cat eye set that she did. And then last but not least, we have our cute little blooming gel flower. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at how cute. Adorable, adorable design. I love, love, love all of these designs that I based these nails off of. I may do one more. I'm just not sure. I think if I'm going to. Okay, we are going to do our last nail that is based off of the nails that Sarah created. So far we've done the Viking nail with the sword on it. We've done the blooming gel flower. And we've done the cat eye with the stars, and I added a completely different charm because the charm she had was this really cool heart charm with a sword through it with a chain. I don't have one of those. So I used what I had, and I thought that this looked really good together and kind of went with the whole theme of the like stars. So went with that. And now we are going to do our last one. Our last one is another cat eye that she made, and it's got stars and things on it. But this cat eye was just such a gorgeous color. I mean, just stunning. And I don't have anything like it. So I was like, what am I going to do? So I'm trying to figure out, hey, how can I do this? So this is my practice nail that I did to try to come up with the cat eye that, or at least close to the cat eye look that she had, right? So how we are going to do this is we are going to use a few different polishes. I'm going to do a base of purple first. So I'm going to do 2 coats of purple as a base, and then use a cat eye on top of that, and then a jelly on top of that. That's what I'm going to do. So we are using this Shea. It is M171. We're going to be using this Born Pretty, which is from the Glass, it's hard to read, Glass Cat Magnetic Set, number 3. And then we're going to be using number 3 from this set, and please don't ask me how to pronounce it because I have no friggin' clue. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the purple. Like I said, I was trying to figure out, and this is a purple cat eye, but we're not going to use it as a cat eye. I just want to use it as a purple base, and I like that it has a little bit of that blue in it from the cat eye because it's a purple with a blue cat eye in it. So I like that little bit of blue in the purple. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a nice even coat. Make sure I get my edges. We're going to let it cure for 30 seconds and do coat number 2, but I want to try to get as even coat as possible. We are going to be layering polish on this, so I want to try to make it as thin of layers as possible. So we're going to let that cure for 30 seconds, like I said, do our second coat. Now, when I first tried this, I did the 2 coats of this purple, and then I did 1 coat of this right here, this cat eye. And yes, it's gorgeous, but it's not the right shade of green. This cat eye gives you not quite as emerald a green as I'm looking for, but it gives me a really good base, right? So what we're going to do, like I said, is after we put our second coat on this nail, which we're going to do right now, we're going to cure this. Once we cure it, then we're going to go in with that cat eye. Now, she does have stars on hers, and I have stickers I can use, but I think I'm going to try, I say, to hand draw a few of the stars. I know, right? Scary. All right, we're going to close this up because we know I am famous for spilling. It's really thick. It's silver hollow, and it's extremely thick, so I'm not sure how well it's going to work. We're going to damn well try it. All right, so we're going to put this on. And this right here alone is just gorgeous, putting this green on top of the purple. And when we activate it, that alone is just gorgeous by itself. But it's not the right shade of green. It needs to be more of an emerald green. So I was trying to figure out, I was like, oh, you've got to have a cat eye that matches it. I don't, but I figured if we use one of our jelly polishes over it, it'll definitely change the tone of what we've got, right? So, because I mean, look at how beautiful that is. It's very reactive. These Born Pretty cat eyes are extremely reactive. Okay. So we've got that really pretty cat eye effect, right? 60 seconds in our lamp. We're going to use that D284, like I said, which is this really pretty, like, tealy blue, right? So I'm hoping that I will be able to do a few of these stars. I want to double check her nail, make sure. I'll show you the nail that we are trying to sort of emulate. This is what we're looking to emulate right here, right? So it's got that silver star right in the middle. I'm going to attempt to hand paint that silver star. I said attempt. I'm going to work at it. Okay. So this is what we have so far, that beautiful cat eye, right? Now we're going to put a nice even coat on top, which is going to give us that emerald color I'm looking for. You can still see the purple, but that cat eye with this on top of it, oof. So you see what I mean? It just made it go ba-bam. We're going to stay smaller this time. I think on this smaller nail, a smaller star is called for. It is toasty today in Illinois, folks. I was coming back from my urologist appointment, and it was literally, I think, 98 degrees. I'm like, Jesus, that is toasty. Just going through and giving it a nice coat. Make it super shiny, encapsulate our little star that we drew on. All right, so here is our nail. And this is what we were basing off of, this one right here. God, I just love that. It's so pretty, the purple and green. I didn't get quite the cat eye pattern that she did, but I feel like I at least got close to that emerald green that she's got in her nail. So excited about that. I did that one. We also recreated this nail right here, but we did ours in 3D. I don't know why I'm speaking to myself in third person. I did mine in 3D. Lord have mercy. So there we go. That's one. And I just thought that little flower nail there, it is pink, a light pink with like a magenta-y purple flower that's been bloomed. So there's my flower. And then we also, come on. I also went for this nail here, like a combo of these two with this nail. So we've got that cat eye, that blue cat eye that kind of runs down towards the tip. And then we've got a couple of our stars. And then I did not have the same charm, so I chose a different charm, but I like it. I think it works with the nail. I had so much fun doing this. it is something that I just kind of was like, hey, would it be, I thought it would be a fun idea to do. And like I said, a really great way to be able to engage with some of the other people in the group. So super stoked about that. Oh, this does not go on this bottle. This goes on this bottle. And I think it just turned out so, so well. So thank you so much, Sarah, for doing this with me and being my first person to do the Nail Fam collab. I am so very, very grateful. I hope you had fun with it. And I look forward to seeing more of her fun designs. Make sure you check out her channel. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I will link her in the comments, and also I will put a link in this video so that you can click on her channel and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Please let her know if you do subscribe that you came and I sent you over to her. And with that, I want to tell you all, I hope you have a great night. I hope that with everything that's going on in this world, that you hug and kiss the people that are important to you, and remember that we're all humans trying to get through this day by day with each other, all right? So with that, I want to wish you all peace, love, and joy. I love you all. Bye.